A sensation from the New York Times. For the first time in years of war, Ukraine and Russia have moved on to discussing a specific formula for the withdrawal of troops from Donbas. This is no longer just political slogans. We're talking about a technical regulation: who, where, and within what time frame must withdraw so that the guns finally fall silent. Why is this format being called new? Which international forces are supposed to become the guarantors of security in the withdrawal zone? And why are Putin and Zelensky now ready to discuss the physical withdrawal of armies? Right now, we will break down the exclusive data from the NYT. Watch until the end. This plan could become the foundation for a great peace as early as this year. Well, you'll find more information in our report. My name is Yevhen Sirov. This is the Glavred channel. Subscribe and give us a like. Let's get started. According to the publication, the new format is fundamentally different from the failed Minsk agreements. The main innovation is synchronicity and verification. The withdrawal of forces is planned to be carried out in stages, sector by sector. First, heavy equipment and artillery are pulled back from the contact zone to a distance that eliminates the possibility of shelling cities. Then, so-called security corridors are created, which come under the control of neutral observers. Ukraine insists that the withdrawal of Russian troops must be complete and confirmed by satellite data from its partners. Russia, in turn, demands guarantees that the armed forces of Ukraine will not immediately occupy the vacated positions. It is precisely this balance that diplomats are currently seeking. The main question is, who will maintain order in the territories from which the troops withdraw? In a Union article citing the NYT, the possibility was mentioned of involving a peacekeeping contingent from countries that are not members of NATO but are trusted by both sides. The format of a police mission with expanded powers is being discussed. These forces will not simply observe, but must physically prevent any attempts at provocations. Kyiv demands that Ukrainian administrations be restored in these zones, at least in the humanitarian sector. For Moscow, this is the most difficult point, as it essentially means the beginning of dismantling their occupation structures. NYT experts note that the Kremlin's willingness to discuss the withdrawal of forces is not just a sign that Putin has realized his dead end. His goals in Donbas have been achieved only at the cost of catastrophic losses, and further holding the front requires resources that Russia is running increasingly short of this year. For Putin, this format is a way to save face by presenting the withdrawal of troops as an act of goodwill within the framework of a global settlement. For Ukraine, this is the only way to regain its lands without the total destruction of cities. However, skeptics warn that Russia often uses negotiations about withdrawal to regroup, which is why Kyiv demands strict sanctions safeguards in case this plan is disrupted. What do you think? Can Russia be trusted when it comes to troop withdrawal? Or is this just another smokescreen from the Kremlin? Write your opinion in the comments.